it's Sprout here and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I know a lot's going on and you're probably confused, but don't worry. What I'm doing is I'm drawing a possible D&D character, and yes, he's a frog. There's actually a whole frog race, and I'm going to be explaining all that a little bit later in the video. But if you're also confused about the goldfish, I do live streams on Twitch, and I have this goldfish little VTube character where I sometimes play video games or do art, and so this probably took an hour or two, but it's sped up, and so I wanted to do a little voiceover. So yeah, I hope you enjoy the art. And now let's get talking about the character. So I have quite a few D&D characters, but I'm not currently playing any campaigns. And so I'm about to start a new one, and I can't decide between two different character ideas. One of them is a fighter frog, they're called grungs, or another one is probably a wizard human. And if for some reason I don't use this character, I'll probably make a video on my other idea, but I'm very attached and I will tell you his name. It is Smollett Pondwater, and he is a green grung fighter. So I think first, let me, in character voice, I'm going to read the whole profile for grungs and all of the proficiency bonuses and stuff, and I'll do my best to kind of explain as I read. If for some reason you don't play D&D and you are interested, yeah, you can also ask questions below. I'm not an expert, but I'm slowly getting more and more experience with D&D, and I really love it. And if this video does well and you guys really enjoy it, I would love to talk about more of my D&D characters, because this isn't even my first amphibian. I have another one. Her name's Cordelia. She's a turtle. Very cute. But anyway, let us read about grungs as Smollett Pondwater. Grungs are aggressive frog-like humanoids found in the rainforest and tropical jungles. They're fiercely territorial and see themselves as superior to most creatures. Grung society is a caste system. Each caste lay eggs in a separate hatching pool. The juvenile grungs join their caste upon emerging from the hatchery. All grungs are a dull greenish-gray when they are born, but each individual takes on a color of its caste as it grows to adulthood. From the lowest to the highest caste, grungs can be green, purple, blue, red, orange, or gold. All grungs secrete a substance that is harmless to them but poisonous to other creatures. A grung also uses its venom as a weapon. Being amphibious, grungs require water to live. Any grung that fails to immerse himself in water for at least 1 hour a day becomes quite exhausted. Green grungs are the tribe's warriors, hunters, and laborers. A blue grungs work as artisans and in other domestic roles, supervising and guiding both groups as the purple grungs, which serve as administrators and commanders. Red grungs are the tribe's scholars and magic users. They are superior to purple, blue, and green grungs and given proper respect by the grungs of higher status. Higher castes include orange, which are the elite warriors that have the authority of all lesser grungs, and gold grungs, which hold the highest leadership position. A tribe's sovereign is always a gold grung. A grung normally remains in its caste for life. On a rare occasion, an individual that distinguishes itself with a great deed can earn an invitation to join a higher caste. Through a combination of herbal tonics and ritual magic, an elevated grung changes color and is inducted into its new caste. In the same way that a juvenile of the caste would be. Grung features: ability score increases, your dexterity score increases by 2, and your constitution score increases by 1. So that means that it will help with my dexterity rolls, which is movement and hiding, climbing, stuff like that, and constitution is health and hit points. Age: grungs mature to adulthood in a single year. but have been known to live up to 50 years. Alignment. Most grungs are lawful, having been raised in a strict caste system. They tend towards evil as well, coming from a culture where social advancement rarely occurs, and most often because another member of your army has died and there's no one else of that caste to fill its vacancy. Arboreal alertness. You have a proficiency in the perception skill. Proficiency just means you're good at it, and perception usually helps with like hearing, sight, looking around, which is very helpful in D&D. Size. Grungs stand between 2.5 and 3.5 feet tall, with an average of about 30 pounds. Their size is categorized as small. Speed. You have a walking speed of 25 feet. Your sticky fingers and toes pads give you a climbing speed of 25 feet. Amphibious means that you can breathe both air and water. Poison immunity. You are immune to poison damage and the poison condition. Poisonous skin. Any creature that grapples you or otherwise comes into direct contact with your skin must succeed on a DC 12 Constitution saving throw or become poisoned for 1 minute. You can also apply this poison to any piercing weapon as a part of an attack with that weapon, though when you hit, the poison reacts differently. The target must succeed on a DC 12 Constitution saving throw or take 2d4 poison damage. When it comes to saving throws, this just means that the enemy has to save, and if they fail a certain number, that something happens to them. So for this, they either get poisoned for 1 minute, or if you use it as a weapon, they take actual poison damage, which is very cool. Standing leap. Your long jump is 25 feet and your high jump is up to 15 feet, with or without a running start. Water dependency. If you fail to immerse yourself in water for at least 1 hour a day, you will suffer from 1 level of exhaustion at the end of the day. You can recover from this exhaustion only through magic or by immersing yourself in water for at least 1 hour. And last but not least, languages. You can speak, read, and write Grung. And for the sake of the game, I'm hoping the GM, which stands for Game Master, will also maybe let him speak Common. And so I actually think this character is going to go by he, they pronouns. And this video acted kind of as a test to see if I could keep up with that voice for a long time. Because when you're planning a D&D character and you want to kind of have a voice, then you need to make sure that you can keep up with it for 2 to 3 to 4 hours at a time. And so if this character is accepted into the game, I will probably make a second video where I'm actually making his character sheet, and I will go more into his fighter class and probably just talk more about D&D in general. So yeah, let me know if you guys like this video or Smollett, or if you could tell who he's based on. You probably could. It's Kermit. I'm a very big Muppets and Kermit fan. But this video's over. I think the art's already done, so I should stop rambling. Thank you guys so much for watching again. Until next time, bye guys!